Namaste, friends. Yeah, welcome to this Sajjana Sangatya for PMC USA, and also on behalf of PSSM USA. We thank everyone who's watching us, giving your valuable feedback, everything. Today we have wonderful master with us. My name is Arun Aladurgam. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I've been practicing meditation for almost 10 years. Today we have wonderful master who's very much familiar with everyone here in US. Welcome to this wonderful session. We are having a wonderful master here with us. He is very much familiar with everyone in US who's been reading Spiritual India magazine, Spiritual Science magazines that's been offered that's been offered here from over a decade or so. Everyone in US, like from the back in different days, they've been reading all these magazines, all this content. Although like we know who is marketing this thing, like A.V. Sai Kumar sir, he's very much familiar with everyone here. But the person who's behind all these magazines, the content, the material, gathering of the information from various books, and what needs to be there, what needs to be tuned, all this editing work, all this wisdom sharing, wherever it is, all these gatherings are done by Venugopal sir. And he's very much familiar with all that. Like he's closely watched Patri sir, and he brought everyone together in terms of the spirituality and the books and the wisdom sharing and all that Swadhyaya. So let's welcome this wonderful master as co-founder of Spiritual India Spiritual Science magazine, and he's also the editor and his backbone pillar of the content behind all these magazines. So thank you so much, sir, for giving us an opportunity to share and share this platform to give your views and wisdom on the Spiritual India. Please go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, I started my journey in the year 96 and I found the my search, what I was searching for from my childhood. In the year 1997, I joined with Patriji. So from that time onwards, actually in the year 1996, my journey started with Master Osho. When I read his magazine called Osho Times, the first time I came to know what I am searching for. And meditation is the first time I came to know that meditation is the key point. Meditation is the fundamental and first step towards the self. So that's what I am searching for. And he pointed me the meditation and what exactly meditation is and everything. Then after another 6 months or something, then somewhat existence has been, when you are searching for a master with pure intention, naturally you will get the connections, right connections. So through Newton, Dr. Newton is one of our family friends. Through him, I got connected Dr. Newton and Master Patriji. Then the first time when I met him, he saw into my eyes. And already I was doing meditation for 1 month, started a new guy at that time. And he said, Venu, are you going to stay with me? Yes, sir. Yes, I will be with you. New Age, we added New Age Spiritual India. And in the year 2010, we started another magazine called New Age Spiritual Science. Spiritual Science, now it is New Age Spiritual Science. Because I love the wisdom of all the masters. Then Patriji found what I am the right person. You are the right person to share this wisdom through these magazines. This is your lifetime work. That's what he said. Then in the year 2003, first magazine got published November 11th in the year 2003 on his birthday. First issue got released, and till then, almost 22 years, we are spreading the wisdom from PSSM. Two great, wonderful magazines, and the the best spiritual magazines in the world, I can say. It's not because we are doing it, because I myself explored almost all the spiritual people and many magazines. Even I subscribe to the many different places from UK, from US, from Australia, different magazines I subscribe. But this is the fantastic, with no ads, no advertisements. Every inch of the magazine we publish, we use for truth only. So the Spiritual India and Spiritual Science, these two magazines cover almost 360 degrees of spirituality. You will get everything in these two magazines, all aspects of spirituality. Meditation, not only meditation, vegetarianism, pyramid energy, these are the pillars of PSSM. Apart from this, there are many fields in New Age spirituality, like past lives and future lives, third eye, and subtle bodies, thought power, present moment awareness, and wisdom of all great masters who lived in the past 100 and 150 years, past 100 and 150 years, almost 120 years, I can say. A lot of spirituality, New Age spiritual movements has joined, and so many masters has come, and they gave the wonderful knowledge to the world, like a Theosophical Society movement, one of the great movement, and like that, many organizations and individual masters like Torquam Saradarian, and many masters has come into the spiritual world and shared their ways, great wisdom through books. So we'll get all the masters' essence and their teachings, their concepts. So we share all the masters' information and their concepts through these two magazines. Because every seeker of truth, they must read this kind of magazines to explore more what exactly the nature of your own self. Who are you? What is your work? What is your inner dimensions? As a cosmic citizen, what you can share, what you can experience, what you can explore. Because the oceanic wisdom and so much you can know about your own self, the grand self. In that grand self, there are many dimensions. You will get all the information from these two magazines. And right information. But always, we must give the right knowledge. And from that right knowledge, wisdom, you will get the right wisdom, and the same right wisdom when you explore when you become a master of that kind of, having that wisdom, naturally, the world, whatever you say, whatever you experienced, the same knowledge will go into the public or universities or wherever you are. That's what Spiritual India and Spiritual Science magazines will give you. It's like a spiritual library. In future, universities, spiritual universities will come, and whatever we are doing right now, we are preparing the groundwork, we are preparing the, wonderful material for them. It's easy to give the same wisdom to the world. We used to discuss these kind of things with the master, and these two magazines are exclusively of this kind of science and spirituality emerging. There are many spiritual scientists also coming into the market. Past 50 to 60 years, whatever I experienced, from Deepak Chopra to the recent, like many masters like Richard Gerber. so many masters are coming into the mainstream of the spirituality and their research through their books. So all many hundreds and hundreds of masters we are introducing to this magazine and their wisdom. So now today is a wonderful day for all spiritual masters, the most auspicious day of every seeker of truth, every meditator, because today is a Buddha Purnima. So we are going to focus a few, whatever I experienced from Buddha in my own meditation and through his knowledge, his wisdom. So we are going to shed some light on this topic today. So Buddha is a real spiritual scientist. He's not, he's a rare gem, a jewel of a master. You can see from past thousands of years, from the Krishna and before and after, mythology was there, but once the Buddha entered into the, spirituality, he gave a different dimension. Because all the mythology has went aside and the practical spirituality he introduced through meditation, direct experiential knowledge. What I can say is experiential knowledge, not theoretical knowledge. Theory is always there, but he is the man who introduced the meditation directly to the common people, to the entire world. Past 2,500 years, many thousands of masters enlightened through his teachings, which was never before. This kind of, because he introduced a meditation called Anapanasati. The inhalation and exhalation of our breath awareness. He enlightened and he shared the same wisdom, the same technique for more than 40 years to the created a Sangha and moving one place to one place and shared the same wisdom. Such a great master. When he was leaving the body, he said, I will come back after 2,500 years, because he knew the cosmology and he knew the earth is entering into the great vibrational field, because we traveled many thousands of years in the dark period of the thing. The earth has been, most of the people on the entire planet is full of darkness for thousands of years, because we were there in a galactic night. It's called galactic night, and he know the galactic day also, and that time is easy to impart meditation and shed the knowledge and connect the people through meditation. He knew this. By knowing this, he said, I will be back after 2,500 years. What a great compassion. Having enlightened already, and he gave the entire, 40 years of wisdom, he shared entire everything. Again, he want to come back means that is compassion. Because the right time is going to come. When the galactic day enters, it's easy to transfer my energies, give this kind of wisdom, and easy to connect with the people. That's why the plan was there, and Theosophical Society, they did a lot of research on this project, because when he is going to come, they prepared Shri Krishnamurti, a master, because through him, the Buddha consciousness, they want to spread the Buddha consciousness through him, but the project has failed. That's why Patriji came to this plan B, like I can say. So at that time, Patriji was there. He was ready to give the same wisdom. That's why first, when he started the first center in Kurnool, the Buddha Pyramid Meditation Center was the name. Why? Because of this. He know that Buddha is, his energies is going to establish whoever meditates, instantly you will connect through his vibrations. When you do Anapanasati, not only myself, lakhs of people, they got connected to the higher vibrations instantly when you do meditation. And many got enlightened. And so much work has been done through Pyramid Spiritual Society because of his vibrations was there. Especially in the beginning, the 95 to 2000, 2004, was so much energy work has been. I explored myself, I experienced myself. So he is the one of the gem of a master, and we need not to explore, in deeper. But Buddha's teachings, what is the difference in the teachings between a Buddha like Anapanasati? Patri used to say Anapanasati, Vipassana, Kayanupassana, Vipassana, and Nibbana. He used to say all these 4 steps wherever he goes on the stage. And earlier days in the 97, 98, he used to say Anapanasati, then the Kayanupassana, then Vipassana, then Nibbana. These are the 4 stages. And at that time, I explored so many other masters and their like Alpha and Omega. All Alpha and those books are Patanjali teachings. Patanjali and Buddha are almost, they did the same work. Both are scientists. But when the Buddha entered into this thing, he minimized the thing. He minimized the entire philosophy into these 4 sections. Only he came to the direct meditation and the Anapanasati. I will explain why. Because I asked once Patriji, what is the difference between these two? In our conversation, I found what his means. I will explain now. What exactly Anapanasati and in Patanjali Yoga Sutras, we can keep these sections side by side. In Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. Samadhi is ultimate. And here you will find the Anapanasati, Kayanupassana, Vipassana, Nibbana. It's very easy. And here, once only thing is Anapanasati is enough for everything. Here, Yama, Niyamas, Yama, Niyama, Asana, Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. So 8 limbs of yoga. Because he used to prepare a student step-by-step process. Yama Niyamas first. Because to control a mind is the main target of every master. Every enlightened master is they are going to clear of the mind, because all the mental disturbances, step by step, they used to control the mind. From Yama Niyamas, slowly, after some period, when they got connected to this purity of the body, purity of the mind, slowly, after Yama Niyamas, they used to introduce asanas, Sthira Sukhasana, what we can say. Asana, Pranayama. Next is Pranayama, connecting with any Kumbhaka Rechaka, they used to say, or any breath work. Pranayama, Pratyahara, Dharana, Dhyana, Samadhi. So Yama Niyamas is okay. Then Asana is okay. Pranayama and then Pratyahara. Here the 5th stage, Buddha enters naturally. Because Pratyahara means withdrawing your senses from the external world. The entire process, this is the key. The pratyahara is the key element. Because when you do meditation, your mind wanders. You cannot control the mind. It's not that much easy because your mind is always in the world, external world. So your mind should withdraw from each and every object or each and every attachment of your life. So you should withdraw from step-by-step process to withdraw that pratyahara. It's not that much easy. So that's why to withdraw this, you used to follow the step-by-step process. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara. Here, the student should withdraw each and every object which is there in the mind. He should withdraw slowly, come back to the, then pratyahara, then the dhyana will come. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana. Dharana means the focus on one object. Then when you focus on one object, naturally you will enter into the dhyana. Dharana, dhyana. When you are experiencing the dharana, naturally you will experience the dhyana. So when you are continuously in that state of consciousness for more and spending more and more time in that pure awareness and pure consciousness, you will reach the last point called nibbana or samadhi. So it's a little bit difficult, little bit a lengthy process, and here a master should be there always with the student. In the new age, it's very difficult because what Buddha said is you must be in the spiritual world, simultaneously you must be in the material world, madhya marga. You must enjoy the both. Each and every day, master should not be there with you, but you must be there in the world and you must be there in the spiritual world and material world simultaneously. In this fast world, these kind of masters and individual ashrams and everyday preparation is little bit difficult. What I experienced. Yes, it is there. They will definitely experience the same thing on the long period. But here in Anapanasati, once you start with the breath, when you start with the breath, that is called Anapanasati, inhalation and exhalation, and being with that, being with the process of the breath. Sati means to be one with. So when you are with the breath, naturally, what happens? He said only direct encountering the targeting the subtle part of your nature. And breath is the nearest one. So once he enlightened, he gave the same technique to entire world, Anapanasati. When you do Anapanasati, naturally what happens when you are aware of your breath, naturally you will get some thoughts. Naturally, every meditator, they will get mental disturbances. Here, what happens? The pratyahara, you are entering directly to the pratyahara will happen because you are withdrawing from the senses, external world. Again, you are coming back to the dharana. And here, dharana and simultaneously pratyahara, dharana, pratyahara. It's a cycle continuously because you are cut off your thoughts and coming back to the breath is dharana. Again, your mind goes outwards. Naturally, you will cut down the thoughts, come back to the breath. Pratyahara and dharana. So slowly, what happens when your dharana is more, when your focus on, when you get more focused on your breath, more aware of your breath, naturally, your pratyahara naturally happens because the mental elements they don't disturb you. So naturally you are in a dharana posture So dharana leads to dhyana. Because when you are totally aware of your breath, naturally you will enter into the state of dhyana, where dhyana means where there is no thoughts whatsoever. One simple object, one simple technique. The length has shortened here. You need not to focus again on the pratyahara first. Both are happening at the same time. So after some time, naturally you will enter into the state of dhyana because the pratyahara is happening because you are cut off, you are withdrawing your senses and you are stopping your external thoughts and coming back to the breath slowly after some time. So you will cross the bridge of pratyahara, you will enter into the dharana, and dharana leads to dhyana, dhyana leads to nibbana. Every master, yeah, either Patanjali or Buddha or Ramana Maharshi, whoever comes, the ultimate goal of a master is to create an environment where there is no thoughts whatsoever. This is the fundamental object of meditation, the fundamental principle. From here, your journey starts. The human consciousness will take a U-turn from this point. Once you enter into deep states of meditation, where there is no thoughts whatsoever, you are experiencing a different dimension at that moment. From thousands of years, you have exposed to this kind of darkness in your soul. Now, the first time you are experiencing the light, a great light, the central sun of your own being, the great Atman which is there, you will expose to that light. You will connect it to your higher self, and so many things will happen from that moment. If you spend more and more time into that, every day into that pure consciousness, dip into that consciousness, naturally, the samadhi is ultimate, which is going to happen for every master. This concept I came know because when I read all the Patanjali Yoga Sutras and explored the Buddha's teachings, the very simple and easy method, because here in Patanjali Yoga say master should be there always, the student, from asanas to from yama-niyamas, and because when you do yama-niyamas, always getting up early morning and cleaning your body, and so many things they used to teach. But when you enter, because no killing of any animals or any kind of violence. In Yamani, you will get all these things. But what Patri said is when you do dhyana, when you enter into the pure state of consciousness, naturally Yamaniyamas will follow you. You do not to teach Yamaniyamas, just natural happens. No one is going to take non-vegetarian food when you do meditation for 6 months. Even hardcore non-vegetarian also, they don't want to eat. Why? Because you enter in a state of a pure consciousness in meditation, naturally Yamaniyamas will follow you. You need not to step-by-step process. You don't need to spend a lot of time for Yamaniyamas. So this is what Buddha in Anapanasati meditation, naturally when you do the breath awareness, when you practice in the breath awareness, Anapanasati, naturally you will enter into the direct meditative state, because pratyahara, you automatically pratyahara and dharana is going to happen when you are in a meditation. If you want anyone, you can check. These two things are happening simultaneously. So when you cross the bridge, naturally you will be in the state of a deep meditation where there is no thoughts. Very simple. So this simple technique is going to help millions of people in the light age. That's why his intention was pure. His intention was clear. Back after 2000 years, and he came back and he established the Buddha's vibrations on the planet through the Galactic Federation. They did so much of research how we can save this planet, how we can establish more spiritual vibration on this planet to balance the negative vibrations, because we created so much of negativity on this planet because of the dark periods. We did so much of war, so much of what nonsense, everything we did against the nature, against our own self. We traveled too far from center of our own being. In that darkness, and millions of souls has waited for this period to come, to expose to light. All the humanity, they traveled away from the self, and they gone far away. They just forgotten the self. And one simple technique, they lost their paradise, and one simple technique again they regain the paradise. The paradise we have lost, but the paradise also regained in just a matter of simple one technique and 1 hour practice every day. That's enough. What a great gift Buddha has given us, the humanity. A cosmic gift, I can say. Whatever he experienced, immediately he shared to the world. That same cosmic gift, even after 2,500 years, and again another 2,500 years also, this will work. The nearest and easiest way to reach the Brahman is the breath, my dear friends, because this is the most subtle and nearest part of the Brahman is here. You cannot see, but this is the bridge to enter into the portal of the Brahman. He knows when he practiced and he explored. He didn't stop after his export to so many visions. So many masters has come from the cosmos. Hey Buddha, you already enlightened. You can stop now. Don't do meditation. You are already enlightened. Come out of the meditation. But he never stopped unless he totally enlightened. That's called Maha Parinirvana. Beyond the Nirvana, once he knows that, that's why he called Anatta. When he experienced that, then he came out of the meditation in the final enlightened state. If anyone wants to experience this kind of how Buddha enlightened, everyone must see the Little Buddha. There is a movie called Little Buddha. Keanu Reeves, the hero, he acted as a Buddha. Such a wonderful movie. Achieving the Buddhahood is not that much easy, but if you see the movie at particular time, at particular when he got enlightened, the last moment of enlightenment, how you miss the point. Anyone can miss the point, but he didn't miss that point. Even when you see the movie, you will come to know how your senses, Maya will enter into yourself, the enter into you. How Maya will create any given moment, the Maya will enter. You can see the Mara and between the conversation between the Mara and the Buddha, the last final enlightened moments of the last moment of time before entering it. Very tricky. The Mara can enter into you any moment of time. Maya. Mara means nothing but a Maya. The mind can play many tricks. And that moment he withdraw totally from the Mara and he got enlightened. Such a wonderful, the picturation was so beautiful. Everyone must see that movie, The Little Buddha. And many masters have got enlightened. What is the Buddha's specialty is, I will tell you a story. The story is like this. There is a great kingdom on this planet. Inside that kingdom, most of the human beings and all the king and everything is wonderfully, they are living in a great material things and so much of joy and whatever the material things we are enjoying, all the people were enjoying it like that. But one person, or three friends, they decided themselves, see, we are all living in this world. So there is a wall surrounding us, entire country. So these three friends, they got decided that they want to go out of that wall and see what is there in the external world. They want to explore more apart from this world. What is there? And finally, they decided, they went to the border of the country and there is a huge wall where they cannot climb, they cannot go outside of that wall. And they decided, they practiced and practiced slowly. They helped each and everyone step by step. Once one person, the first person who entered and saw the outside world, he said to these two guys who is behind him, he said, "Ware, wah, kya dunya hai? What a wonderful world here. We missed our entire lifetime. I have never seen such a great beauty, such a great reality, such a great light. It's like a heaven over here." So by saying these words, that man jumped outside because he don't want to come back after seeing that beauty of the other side. And slowly, the second person also slowly after helping each and other, the second person also went other side because he also saw the experience, some greatness, the great Himalayan peaks, I can say, the great, whatever he experienced on the other side, and he don't want to come back. At the third person, the only last person was there. And after great efforts, he also entered the top of that wall. And once he saw, he want go outside. But at the final moment, when he's stepping outside, the last moment, he decided, I am the only person who saw this beautiful world. So if I go outside, then rest of the world will be there without knowing anything. If I know the heaven is there outside, there is so much of beauty outside of our own world. The person who encountered all these things, if I go outside, then what about the people here in the great kingdom? Then he came back. He didn't jump into that. He don't want to go into that permanent happiness. He came back. And each and every day he used to bring all the people to show the world outside. What is there? He is the person Buddha, we can say. Because I have seen many enlightened masters who never crossed, once they crossed the bridge, came back, and 40 years continuously, what he saw, what he experienced, they teach the same thing to others. He bring them all the people to that shore. This is your real world, the forgotten place, the paradise is here. You are missing this paradise. Come back. Explore your own self. By practicing Anapanasati, exploring your multidimensional nature. Do not stuck up in the material world. You have already wasted thousands of incarnations, spent in a darker time. Now, come back and practice meditation and explore yourself. That's how he got connected to that great cosmic connectivity he has given to each and every person. After these 2000 years, many got enlightened. Not only one Buddha. He said at that time, many Buddhas will come after me. Everywhere his consciousness spreads, because there is a great masters in Thailand, there is a great masters in Tibet. All the Buddhas philosophy only, everywhere. There is great masters in Sri Lanka. There is so many great masters our entire world who got enlightened through his teachings. I have never seen one person got created so many enlightened masters, the entire history of spiritual world. Only Buddha is always in the front, because there is a practical and scientific and exploration, lot of inner exploration was there by practicing Anapanasati. What a great master. Serving here and serving from there also. Serving from the Galactic Federation. How I can save this planet? How I can give beauty of each and every person? How I can enlighten each and every person? That's why they are chosen Patriji to give the link again through PSSM. That's why we got so many gifts with the one master. If you can explore any masters, any great society, you will get only one or two. But here you will get many gifts. Pyramid energy, vegetarianism, non-violence, and the great Anapanasati and Swadhyaya, whatnot. Everything is here. PSSM has been designed from the great masters above, and Patriji, he established the plan wonderfully on this planet for 40 years. That's why he worked very hard. Each and every minute is precious for him when he was there. He never wasted a single day, because every minute is precious for him, because the light should spread as much as possible. The combination of all gifts, all these gifts has been designed over there when Patriji here, and he added all the things one by one. Meditation, Swadhyaya, non-violence and vegetarianism and pyramid energy, group meditations, many things, so many gifts in one platform. There is much more to say about him, but these are the outlines. What I experienced myself is only experiential. There is no theory over here. This everything is crystal clear about his teachings, his work. Earlier years, whoever comes to meet Patriji, all pyramid masters, he used to say, yes, you are going to Buddha in 40 days. He knows that when you do meditation, immediately you will connect it to the light, the Buddha's light. Only thing is Anapanasati. So, my dear friends, on this platform, I can say each and every master is a gem from the PSSM. They are working very hard to give the same message. Each and everyone is working like a Buddha to spread this, the great wisdom, the great technique, the easiest technique on this planet. The easiest meditation technique and most effective technique on this planet is breath awareness. Because when you connect your breath naturally, the prana is going to connect your subtle bodies instantly. And your exploration begins. Your receiving of cosmic energy begins, and the transformation happens just within 21 days. 3 weeks is enough to get some glimpses of your own self by practicing Anapanasati meditation. What Buddha saw the other side when he was going to jump from the wall. So same thing you can also experience these 21 days. If you are sincere seeker of truth, if you are sincerely put some efforts, definitely you will get the results. Healing of the physical body, healing of all the elements of physical body, mental, physical, emotional, and after clearing all these things, you will enter in the state of Atma. The abode of the forgotten self. So, what a great opportunity for all the human beings on this planet at this moment, at this time, whoever is living on this planet, this is the right time to utilize these great gifts from the cosmos, from the masters. To eradicate all the karmic junk from many, many incarnations. One simple Anapanasati practice give you all the things, physical happiness and mental clarity and whatnot, everything. That's why Patri said, no doctor is going to help you. You are the doctor, because he knows that subtle energies, how the subtle energies can transform and how subtle energies can heal all your physical elements. He knows that. So this is the right time to explore. As number of incarnations, you wasted many, many number of incarnations, but this is the right time to enter into the part and explore as much as you can. So, my dear friends, on this great day, Buddha Purnima, so giving this opportunity to me, I'm really happy. Thank you, PSSM USA. Thank you so much, Arun and the team, sharing a little few things, whatever I explored, and I'm so happy. When Arun asked me, immediately I thought 12th is the right time, Buddha Purnima, I want to give some. This is the first time I talked about Buddha. There is so much inside me, but I never talked about him. And recently we published, every year I dedicate one issue to Buddha. And this issue also we dedicated to a master. You can see here, New Age Spirituality have dedicated this issue to Buddha, his teachings. Like you can see the two great masters who introduced meditation on this planet, very much inspired many, many great masters. One is Osho and the other side is Master Patriji. And in the middle, you can see the Buddha, because these two grand masters are his disciples when he was alive. Buddha was alive. Osho was Mahakashyapa, and the Master Patriji, most of the pyramid masters knows that Ananda. So every time, every year on the Buddha Purnima, we used to remember regularly all these 25 years, 22 years. So we put some light to the readers to see give some few glimpses about his teachings. So this is my work, my dear friends, and I request all the masters to subscribe these two magazines to explore more and more, because I cannot say each and every article what is the essence of the master and what is the essence of the concept. When you open the magazine, you will come to know what exactly, how many masters are there, n number of masters. He is Ivan Antic, one of the great spiritual scientists. You must explore all these things to know about your own self, not know about the masters. I don't agree on this particular point, because I know this master, I know his teachings. No, not like that. A sincere seeker should know that when you read this book, when you explore a kind of master like Osho, Ivan Antic, or Richard Gerber, or any kind of masters, when you explore, when they touch your soul, when you touch your heart through their teachings, that means you are exploring yourself. You are not exploring the master, you are exploring the self within. They were guiding you, they are creating a bridge to you, to the forgotten self, to the light. They are showing the path, how to cross the bridge. They are giving you the inner dimensions of your own self. When you read and explore, you are exploring yourself. You are not exploring the master. You cannot explore the master. There is no master over there. They're already emerged with the self. He's not putting his mind, he's not putting his emotions. He's totally with the self. From out of the self, out of the dimensions, he's giving you some glimpses. And when you experience that glimpses, you also know that your grand self, who you are, and what your greatness on this cosmos, what you want to give from yourself using this great physical body. How can I do something to my fellow beings? How can I share my knowledge to the fellow beings? Many incarnations I spent with my own self, my own physical body, a survival and whatever, everything I did. Now this lifetime I explore this truth, and the same truth I want to give using this physical body and using my knowledge, whatever I explored. How can you give when you don't explore all these things? When you don't know about your inner dimensions? Not listening to all the great masters, you must explore the science. And when you explore this kind of sense, you don't go here and there. You don't retrack. You don't step into the spiritual materialism. You don't hang on particular teachings and particular master, particular those things. You must explore your own divinity, which is shining like a sun inside you. Who is going to stop you? When you explore all these things, you came to, yes, I have so much of insight. Yes, what the masters from thousands of what they are saying is Aham Brahmasmi. There are great dimensions, great dimensions are there inside me. All the truth is not about someone and some other masters. It's about your own self. That is called Swa Adhyaya, meaning self-study. And when you know that I have this greatness, you must come out of the palace, which is clogged yourself inside that, and you don't know about yourself. Come out of that, and you can see the grand self. Arey, what a mansion I have. I didn't know all these things. When you come out of that, remove the layer of Maya, then you will see yourself clearly. And when you experience that, you can see the same thing, each and every human being, each and every person having the same clocks, a material shield called a body, but you can see the essence into that, into their hearts. And when you see that, you cannot judge. Because you can see the same reflection of yourself into the other person. How can you judge? At the maximum, you can say, my dear brother, come. You are traveling in illusion. You are traveling in a darker period of darker side of your own self. Come back. There is a light here. Sit, do some meditation, experience the light, and enjoy the light. This is what we can say, instead of judging others. This is what all the great grandmasters they did. They explored like a Buddha, and after him, so many Buddhas were there. Because to change this environment of this planet is not that much easy, because thousands of years we have layered and layered and layered dark layers. So much of darkness we have been created, and to shed the light slowly, because all our psyches are clogged with the, layers, dark layers. And Anapanasati will give you the light. So thank you very much.
Thank you, wonderful, sir. I was listening to it as if some movie is running. Yeah, thank you. I had lot of notes for myself while you are teaching, sir. Like, the first thing that I understand is like that simple technique of Anapanasati actually covers both Ashtanga Yoga uh, from Patanjali as well as Buddha's teaching. So that's quickly connected to me. And I wrote a lot of notes, but I wanted to quickly give some overview to the audience, like just as a summary. Practice
I
meditation.
analyzed myself when I read the teachings, because both are such a wonderful masters. And even Patanjali, one sentence Patanjali used to say, Yoga ha chitta vritti nirodha. That means the final conclusion of yoga, the final conclusion of meditation. But reach that point, there are few steps. And when I came to know what exactly the pratyahara, how it works in Anapanasati, how we are dealing with the two things simultaneously, how we can cross the bridge.
Excellent, sir.
That's why here the individual master is not the other side. The master should be there. When you go to the older time, when you go to Rishikesh or anywhere, they start step-by-step process. It takes years of time. That's also true to enlightened. There are many great masters enlightened in that format also. But this new age, this kind of technique is most useful. That's what I can say.
Great, sir. Great insight, sir. Thank you so much. How you related Osho, sir, and Patri, sir, and they are the disciples of Buddha, and that is really amazing. Like how these 18 principles, in which like you have like first six principles are how they imbibed and getting the new age spirituality. Uh, or too much of things, sir. Like you explored every bit of the sense of Buddha's teachings and how you are parallelly connected those things to Patrisa teachings. Thank you so much for this wonderful wisdom, sir. And we would like to have you again and again in this platform and share your wonderful wisdom, sir. Uh, yeah, so
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Anyone would like to speak? Sirisha ma'am or Srujana, please.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Venugopal sir. Um,
Yeah,
myself, like
Sujit connection.
I'm more drawn towards new age spiritual concepts. So from last 3 years, I'm reading Spiritual India and Spiritual Science magazines. And as for my soul plan, I follow Patriji teachings intensely and
Yeah,
new spiritual concepts. So after reading 3 years of Spiritual India and Spiritual Science, I understood like after Patriji in PSSM, you are the one who read more books. So and according to my understanding, New Spiritual India covers Indian gurus and Eastern philosophy, and Spiritual Science covers New Age spiritual concepts and Western philosophy. So,
yes.
friends, I would encourage and highly recommend if you don't have time to read separate books and you want to explore more about yourself and spirituality, read Spiritual India and Spiritual Science. Uh, I myself, I read a lot of books. I mean, I prefer to read hold by holding the books and read the books and by connecting with the, how you says, right, like connect with the author consciousness. He will travel with you and you will able to understand the inner essence of it. I'm that kind of person. So, but if you don't have time to read many books, if you read Spiritual India and Spiritual Science, it will covers pretty much every single thing. People who don't have time to read different books, it will these magazines will cover every single thing. So I highly encourage and recommend, please do read these books if you want to explore more about yourself, just like how Venugopal sir said, right? We are reading that master's books are, we're not learning about them, we are learning about ourselves. So that's why Patriji says, your breath is own guru, everyone is, you create your own reality. So, yeah, my understanding after Patriji, you read many books and you are the right person. So, thank you so much for coming on Buddha Purnima Day. Uh, welcome to PSSM USA platform, sir, and we want to more sessions from you. You have so much knowledge, like, I mean, you are the right, I guess you are the right person to say more about what is the Patriji's mission and vision of PSSM,
Yes.
and yeah, what is the PSSM importance in the cosmos. So I know you are the right person. We want more session from you. Thank you so much, sir.
And friends who are watching this one, right? Like I would like to quote this one. So in the magazine, if you would like to know more about the magazine, how you want to subscribe, it is newagespiritualindia.com. So please log on to this site and try to subscribe. And like you will get the magazines, you'll get everything through these things. Yeah, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to our social media platform or YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. So we will direct you to the magazines, like how you can subscribe. Like you'll get the copy either physical or online. So the online is the easiest way to get it. But if you want the physical copy, those can be issued and will be shipped to your address. So please reach out to us. And Venugopal sir is always right with us. So you have any questions or anything, yeah, you can always reach out to him. Thank you so much. Yeah, any other final things that any message that you want to give us, sir, Venugopal sir?
See, first thing is thank you very much by to PSSM USA to giving this about the magazines. You please share this link and share this wisdom to each and every master in USA, because the great project is coming, Atlanta Pyramid. So we need more people and more wisdom should give, and we must connect all the people to that particular great work. So unless they explore, whoever explores themselves, naturally they got connected to this kind of work. We must focus all these works simultaneously. So my sincere request is practice meditations, spread meditation, and give pyramid energy to each and every person. So we must work hard for this. It's not an easy task. I know. So thank you very much. We will meet and we can explore more about ourselves in future sessions and different topics. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your wonderful wisdom, sir. A wonderful message for us. Thank you. So we need more sessions for in order to establish our Atlanta pyramid also. Like we are also dealing this Atlanta pyramid as an academy. So all the
I
sessions.
request, for this, I requested in the Dhyan Mahachakra also, I need a full-fledged article on this Atlanta pyramid so that we can publish in the magazine with the whatever the structural listing diagrams and everything is there. You can share with me so that we can publish a full-length article. So that article PDF will go around the world with all our digital platforms. That is my aim. Because so many members they collected few words on the videos and clips and everything is there, but a crystal clear information that should be in a black and white. What exactly the pyramid, the dimension, the place, then about the pyramid energies. So please, I connect with the people who are with you and Atlanta. The group of people are working behind this. So my request is please share an article so that we can publish, because the magazine goes almost more than 20 countries. So it should reach and every person. So what we are going to do, it should be there here. Okay. So I will design the article wonderfully. We can present it in a better way from my side.
Definitely, sir. Definitely.
Okay.
That's a wonderful gift for us, sir. Thank you so much.
Next issue, I want this article about Atlanta pyramid.
Definitely, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much. We'll definitely do that, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So
not only this issue, we will keep on give some thing about the pyramid and pyramid energy, and something we always keep on focusing on this particular topic unless it should be materialized very fast, right? So we work together. Okay.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. I'll do it, sir. I think earlier Aruna, if you remember, like Aruna from Dallas, she actually asked me to share the details on Atlanta pyramid. I already shared a couple of details about like some 10 different paragraphs with how this all came like in the last 6 or 7 months. Probably like I'll do it again this time with more refined information.
Because I saw the one flyer and the DMC, Dhyana Mahachakram, but there's not much about the entire, structure and so much. I need some data. So there was
Definitely, sir. I'll share with you. I'll share with you, or if you connect someone from your team, I will share the details to them. I will definitely refine the
you can
details
mail,
more.
you can WhatsApp the article on Word. Just create a Word format, send it to me. Okay.
Okay.
So that we can publish and we can redesign and republish and adding flavors in 4 or 5 issues continuously, so that it hits each and every person in the US and other countries.
Oh yes, sure, sir.
And India also.
Definitely, sir. Definitely will do it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah. Thanks.
So same PDF, I can cut it and I can give you the PDF to you in the WhatsApp, in the groups. You can share the same PDF to each and everyone.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So next issue, I need as much as you whatever maximum you can present in. There is no restriction for words. 2 pages or 3 pages or 4 pages, doesn't matter. Okay.
Oh yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.